Alright, a fellow good morning to you all and welcome to Hello Pilipinas. Today is Sunday, October 6th, 2024. And yes, today is officially the 6-month anniversary of Hello Pilipinas. Exciting times ahead, no? So yeah. So I cannot wait for another 6 months of Hello Pilipinas, and this is exciting. So let's get started. Yeah, as we all know, we pitched a morning show back in March when we started koolNews as a side project back then, and now we have the what we say, right? Now we have the excuse me, and now we have koolNews as a whole, and then Hello Pilipinas. So that's amazing. So let's take a look back here at the interview really right here. Okay, so yeah, now let me show you the first interview. Sorry, apologies guys. I just woke up from the nap. So not nap. I just woke up from the sleep. So yeah, apologies guys. So if we search. Yeah, here, let me just do it here. Okay. Hang on. Okay, one moment here. So yeah. Oh, yeah, I did not download that. Okay, so guys, by the way, about the 6th anniversary of Hello Pilipinas, when we first started Hello Pilipinas, we did an interview of what we call the trains employee rather. Yep, it's this one. Yes, it's this one. So yeah, it's interview with Fox Whistler. I believe that's what it calls. And the interview was quite went well, honestly. And Geometric started it all, so that's really cool. Okay, so well, while we wait for the technical team to get the highlights of the interview showing up, let's get into the let's get into the lifestyle updates rather. So let's get into that. Again, I just woke up, guys. Sorry if I sound like this. I really just woke up. So yeah. Okay. Okay, seems to be very sluggish right now. That's okay. All right, so okay, looks like the video is ready. So now let's take a look at the first interview of Hello Pilipinas, where we talked about the LRT thingy, I guess. And the first interviewer was with Flux Whistler 9262. Let's play this one.
Sometimes it's a very, very traffical day today because everywhere there is traffic. So today we will have an interview with Fox Whistle 9262 about the public transportation within the country. Let's have him here right now. Good day, and let's have a good let's have a interview between him about the PNR and its top operations.
All right. Good morning. Good morning, Fox. Hello.
Hello and good morning. Thank you for inviting me to this wonderful show. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak with you guys.
All
Yes, yes.
right.
How is your day? By the way, how's your day?
I'm doing good. I'm recovering from my sickness. I am fortunate enough that I am able to attend your show this morning as I've been waiting for its premiere.
All right. What is the PNR and how does it affect our normal living? Because as we know we live because I live very down south. Well, I know some of you might live in the metro. What is the benefits of the PNR having existence?
Okay, so the Philippine National Railways is the oldest railway company in the Philippines as it is state operated. Means it is operated by our national government. It is subsidized by our national government. It is run using the money given from the government. It serves different train services in Metro Manila as well as down in the south, in Lucena, Quezon, and as well in parts of the Bicol region.
So it's connecting between southern Luzon. Is it correct? Connect
Yes,
southern Luzon
the
from the metro.
Philippine historically speaking, the Philippine National Railways used to have a 1,000-kilometer long railway line system which stretches from San Fernando, La Union in the north, in northern Luzon, all the way to the south in Legazpi City, Albay in Bicol.
All right. And how was it maintained during the colonial periods? Because trains were because in the colonial period Who knows what the local government in the East Indies back then? How was it funded, and who introduced the project here?
The Philippine National Railways was first conceptualized as a Ferrocarril de Manila at Dagupan, a project ordered by the King of Spain. I think it was King Philip. I forgot the name of the king. Um, he ordered the Philippines, his officials in the Philippines to build a railway line system that connects Manila and Dagupan in Luzon.
Mm-hmm. And now let's have the American era now. So, what were the improvements of the American era to the railway, and in what significance? How did it improve?
The Americans, they helped build a new line connecting Manila down to the south in Bicol with the partnership of the Philippine government. This is to help commuters travel from Manila to Bicol in just 10 hours.
And that was the last of the efforts by the American government, and then later the Philippine Commonwealth, and then the Philippine government later on. Is it correct?
Yes, during that time, I believe that the Philippine National Railways during the American period was called the Manila Railroad Company or MRR Co. It was kind of a private company that operates the railway lines from Manila to San Fernando, La Union, and Manila to Legazpi in Albay, Bicol.
Were there any other plans after the expansion and after the completion of each of the lines and improvements in there? Were there any further efforts by the then Commonwealth and then the later the Philippine government?
Um,
Were there,
the government had many attempts in redeveloping the Philippine National Railways, especially after the war, since the Philippine National Railways has been heavily affected by the damages brought by the World War II. Good thing that the Americans were there and they tried to help. Even Japan, they helped us revitalize our railway networks by manufacturing trains for us during the 50s.
how about in the modern day? I mean, before the modern day, let's have the third the third Philippine Republic era. Now, that was the remnants of the government. That was in the 1936 Constitution government. Now, as far as I know, so far the railways were destroyed during the war. I've I still have a question, and that is, what were was everything rebuilt, or was it partially still in repair even to this day?
There were some lines that closed to the public. That example is the MRR Cavite line. Historically, the Philippine National Railways used to have a railway line that connects Paco, Manila all the way to Naik in Cavite. But during the Commonwealth era, they decided to close it down.
For what reason?
I think it's due to the lack of maintenance and or damage because of the war.
All right. Now let's start with the Marcos era. Now, again, there were still. Are there any significant improvements there in the railway, or are there any significant incidents within the railway?
Before the Marcos administration came into office, the railway company, which used to be called the Manila Railroad Company, was later renamed as the Philippine National Railways in June 1964 by virtue of the Republic Act number 4156.
Mm-hmm. Were there any government efforts to possibly nationalize the railway?
Actually, yes, but right now, up until today, the Philippine National Railways is still based on the Luzon Island. However, they do have the power to build railway lines in Visayas and Mindanao. And for some reason, up until today, they're still focused here in Luzon.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's start with the stop operations. What are the major stop operations within the PNR?
Okay, so earlier I have mentioned that there are different train services that is being offered by the Philippine National Railways to the riding public. And there used to be train services here in Metro Manila. This includes the Tutuban-Alabang route, the Tutuban Governor Pascual and Governor Pascual to Bicutan routes. These were the routes that have been affected by the stop operations of the Philippine National Railways.
And are there any
Uh,
more?
the reason why the Philippine National Railways decided to stop the operations is to prioritize and give way for the massive construction of the 147-kilometer North-South Commuter Railway Project. The North-South Commuter Railway Project is a official development assistance fund project financed by the Japanese government and the Asian Development Bank. The North-South Commuter Railway connects Clark in Pampanga all the way to Calamba in Laguna. Travel time will be shortened from 4 hours to just 2 hours end to end.
All right. Now, as we know that now we have known the information. Thank you very much, sir. Do you have any more fun facts about our transportation in here in the country?
Thank you very much as well. Well, as a member of the Roblox group called Metro South Commuter Railway, and as a proud rail fan and train enthusiast, I encourage everyone to support our railway systems, our railway lines by riding the trains. This is a very good alternate solution to beat the heavy traffic in the metro. This has been proven and has been a big help to all the commuters who want to bypass the heavy traffics in our roads, save time and money for the purpose of feeling the convenience of
All right.
travel.
All right. So another question I have is, how do you deal with I know that public transportation, as you know, it's not being utilized to its fullest potential. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that in the metro? People tend to prefer cars, jeeps. Tend to use cars rather than using public transport. Like, we all get it. Public transport is more reliable. However, why is that the people in metro prefer cars for a mode of transportation, even though they are contributing to the intense traffic and congestion in the metro?
It's probably because due to the lack of interested investors that would invest in our railway sector. Fortunately, during the Duterte administration, there has been big efforts by the government to revitalize and prioritize our railway projects. This includes the revitalization of the Philippine National Railways and the prioritization of the North-South Commuter Railway System project. During the Duterte administration as well, they also introduced some other railway projects located across the country. One of which is in Mindanao, which is the Mindanao Railway Project. For now, there has been some issues encountered, but I hope that the government will resolve it and still push through the project.
We hope we hope that it actually passes through, because myself being from the very down from the tuna capital, we believe that this mode of transportation is very much a good alternative, and compared to a bus, which will take a very long time, especially because the roads between Davao and say Jensen are very mountainous and very hilly and prone to landslides. So this solution is surprisingly a very good alternative, and I believe that hopefully the government should fix these issues remaining with the project within the Mindanao. Anyways, thank you very much, sir, for giving us the information that we absolutely need. And hopefully we can see you next time. Who knows?
Thank you very much for having me here, and thank you very much for giving me again the opportunity to speak with you guys and
Oh,
inform your viewers about the current state of our public transportation, including the recent happenings with the Philippine National Railways. Thank you.
now
Oh
before
yeah,
that,
you're welcome, man.
but before that, do you have anything to promote before
Oh
you have?
yes, I would like to promote, even though our community is still closed at the moment, we would like to promote our little Roblox community called the Metro South Commuter Railway game. It's a railway game based on the Philippine National Railways. Even though the Philippine National Railways in real life have stopped its operations in Metro Manila, we in the Metro South Commuter Railway Group will still continue to give train services to all the Filipino Robloxians out there. Just stay tuned. I'll give updates to the Lamau server. I can't pronounce. To the Lamau server when we will open again the Metro South Commuter Railway game.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very
As always,
much.
see you soon. See you.
And that was the very first interview on Hello Pilipinas. We really cannot wait what will the another next 6 months of Hello Pilipinas will be, because we cannot wait for another chance of interviewing with someone. Who knows who will be who will be our next interview, right? So yeah, since we do since we do plans on having more interviews in the near future, but who knows when will we get to interview with someone else here in our fellow community. All right, it is 7:25 in the morning, and we will get into the usual lifestyle and entertainment happenings when we return after these messages. It's 7:33 in the morning, and you are still with us right here on Hello Pilipinas. Now let's get into the actual lifestyle updates as we speak. So let me get into my mini PC quick so we can start with the today's lifestyle happenings. Hey, give me one moment again. Alright, just came back just to take my cotton bus since my ears are very dry. So, yeah. Okay. We're gonna be quick again here, yeah, we're gonna be quick here because, yeah, in a few minutes we're gonna go to koolNews on Hello Pilipinas after another ad break. But now let's go to what's happening in the lifestyle if we have any, and if we have any. Okay, so looks like nothing new on the in-car lifestyle. So let's move to the right away to entertainment news. So yeah, let's get into the entertainment news. Philippines Atisa Manalo is still in the running for the Miss Cosmo 2024 crown, advancing as one of the top 21 finalists as at the pageant's coronation night in Vietnam on Saturday, October 5. Aside from Manalo, other delegates who made it to the next round of the competition are the following. We have Netherlands, Indonesia, South Africa, United States, Cambodia, Bangladesh, Vietnam, Brazil, Puerto Rico, Zimbabwe, Chile, New Zealand, Thailand, Peru, El Salvador, Guatemala, Greece, Dominican Republic, Sierra Leone, and Mexico. Prior to the announcement of the 21 finalists, the 56 candidates opened the event by parodying their beauties in sparkly dresses, grooving to the pageant's theme song Into the Castle. Another Filipino contender in the competition is actress model Frankie Russell, who represents her father's home country, New Zealand. Miss Cosmo 2024 is the first ever edition of the Vietnam-based international pageant. And Manalo became the country's representative in the global title after she finished third in the 2024 Miss Universe Philippines pageant and was proclaimed the Miss Philippines Cosmo title holder. Jessie Menidola learned how some people were quick to judge her husband, TV host actor Luis Manzano, for being a celebrity venturing into politics. The actress earlier spoke about Manzano's candidacy, disclosing that TV host running for Batangas vice governor in the 2025 midterm polls was not part of their plan. In reaction to this, one at Hola It's Ella voiced her opinion and hoped that Manzano's candidacy was done out of good intention. I am not against celebrities or famous people trying their hands at politics, but I hope they are capable and knowledgeable about it. Because the responsibility that they will have once they win is comparable to those doctors where lives are at stake. I hope those who will vote for Manzano can depend on him so that their votes will not be wasted. This is then said by Mendolo's comment section. Mendoza then responded to Dinez's comment and underscored how Manzano learned a lot of politics from his mom, Vilma Santos, and stepfather, Ralph Recto. I do not understand why some people are so quick to judge just because he is a celebrity. Being an artist is just one of the things he can do in life, Mendoza said. Mendoza further stressed that Manzano is one of the most qualified ones among the celebrities vying for public posts. He's not being I hope that people let him prove himself when it comes to public politics, she added. He is not being appointed to the position, he is fighting fairly. At the end of the day, the voters are the ones who will decide if they will elect him as a public servant. Another netizen, one at KCA, then pointed out to Mendola that Batang knows have the right to judge, considering the fact that a lot of celebrities who had the chance to stay in the position have failed to serve what they needed to serve. Yes, that they have the right to judge, but then let's not forget that he has the right to prove himself too. It goes both ways, Mendola replied. Not all celebrities are the same. So yeah, this is interesting as we just saw in well, that he is going to run for the Pandag as well. We will see how that goes. And finally, Rayan Ramos is audacious in her in her birthday shoot. I want to appreciate me now. Actress model Rian Ramos is a stunning vision after she posed for an intimate photo shoot for her 34th birthday. The Saving Sally actress took to Instagram on Friday, October 3, to share a series of color and black and white photos where she posed with only delicate fabrics, giving a sensual and artistic aesthetic. Ramos remarked that she wants to appreciate her body now when her mind has started telling her body mean things. I'm not gonna lie. When I look at the mirror, my mind tells my body all sorts of harsh, mean things. But they say that one day we will all reach an age when we will wish we had our old bodies back. We will realize we were never as ugly as we thought we were. It's taking some work, but I don't want to wait for that day. I want to appreciate me now. Now, this is it. This is 34, she captured her post. Based on her caption, Ramos celebrity brands including Miss Universe Philippines 2023 and content creator Janina Manipol were involved in the photo shoot. Manipol and Sunny Rico took the photos while Dee compiled and edited them. Ramos' other friends from the industry, including her boyfriend politician Sam Versosa, actress Max Collins, and beauty queen Samantha Panlilo, expressed their admiration for the birthday girl. Yet your sexiness is just icing on the cake. Your beauty, passion, intellect, and pure heart are your best qualities. I found my dream partner. Happy birthday, boo, comment for Sosa. Meanwhile, Ramos recently returned to television as Fina de la Cruz in Pulang Araw. She is now set to play Mintena Cassiopeia's twin and in the upcoming Encantadia Chronicles Sangre. And that's the showbiz happenings right here on Hello Pilipinas, at least for now. We will get into it more later if there's more. It is now 7:42 in the morning. We will get into Hello Pilipinas. That's not, sorry, not Hello Pilipinas, I'm sorry. But we will get into koolNews early edition right here when we return after these messages.
Sing along to the music. koolFM.
Live from Cool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition.
It's 7:50 in the morning and welcome to koolNews Early Edition on Hello Pilipinas. Let's get into the top headlines for today. Several senators on Saturday warned Alice Guo that she will face more legal problems if she fully insists on being a Filipino and floats the country's election law by trying to retake her seat as mayor of Bamban Tarlac in the May 2025 midterm elections. According to a lawyer for the ousted mayor, who is believed to be a Chinese citizen named Guo Huaping, she plans to run for the same post she was ousted from by the office of the ombudsman last August for grave misconduct and was perpetually disqualified from ever holding public office. Guo Huaping would be committing an act of material misrepresentation again if she fills out her certificate of candidacy and falsely declares herself to be a Filipino citizen, Senator Rizal said in a statement. The COC is an important document executed under oath. If Guo Huaping insists on her lies, a case of perjury will be added to the string of crimes she's involved in, Hontiveros said. Senator Sharon Kachili supported her position, adding that the Commission on Elections had already determined that Guo, who is now detained at the Pasig City Jail on charges of qualified human trafficking, was eligible to seek public office for being a foreigner. That was the reason, he pointed out, the poll body brought a case for material misrepresentation against Guo, whose alleged link to an illegal Philippine offshore gaming operator Pogo in her town had led to her swift political downfall. The COMELEC should promptly disqualify her because it already approved a resolution to file charges against Guo because she's not a Filipino, Kachili told Radio DWIC's Usapan Senado program. In addition, she said that the COMELEC's fact-finding panel had determined that Guo's fingerprints on her election documents matched those of Guo Huaping. It only means that Alice Guo and Guo Huaping are the same person, the senator said. Foreigners are not allowed to run as mayor or even as official of the Barangay Council. The Department of Foreign Affairs has cancelled Guo's Philippine passport after investigations revealed that it was fraudulently acquired based on the National Bureau of Investigation's report on her fingerprints. Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Mirmola on Saturday said the cancellation of Guo's passport came at the perfect time, especially because she was a flight risk after sneaking out of the country in July. The EFA's decisive call to revoke the passport of Guo undoubtedly opened the doors to justice. This marks the beginning of a relentless pursuit to ensure accountability and uphold the rule of law, Mirmola said. The Office of the Solicitor General has also filed a case in the Tarlac Regional Trial Court seeking to cancel her alleged bogus birth certificate. According to Kachilin, the election officials should also take judicial notice of the ombudsman's August 30 decision that perpetually banned Guo from working in the government by abetting illegal programs. While he acknowledged that it was only ministerial for the COMELEC to receive Guo's COC, the constitutional body has the power to automatically prohibit foreigners from joining the country's electoral process. The reported plan of Guo Huaping to run for public office is yet another brazen attempt to undermine the country's laws, he said in a separate statement. COMELEC Chair George Garcia on Friday said that the receipt of any COCs did not mean the aspirants' names and would be included in the final list of candidates, as there may be challenges against third candidates. He said candidates may also be disqualified from running due to an administrative penalty that had been imposed on them. Senate President Pro Templo Chingo Estrada appealed to the voters of Bamban to be more circumspect after Guo's lawyer claimed that many residents of the town were allegedly clamoring for her return as local chief executive. Guo's lawyer Stephen David has said that she was confident that the cases against her would not hinder her chances of regaining her seat. Don't be fooled by the charm of Alice Guo, Estrada said in a separate radio interview. He stressed that the criminal cases against Guo should be pursued even if she wins again as mayor. Speaker Martin Romualdez urged the public to uphold the integrity of the electoral process to prevent morale schools from emerging. Each applicant's qualifications must be rigorously reviewed to ensure they meet the necessary legal requirements. The integrity of our electoral system relies heavily on the credibility of those who seek to hold public office, he added. At the same time, he called on Filipinos to practice discernment and exercise perpetual vigilance in choosing candidates to avoid the embarrassment of morales in the electoral system. Excuse me. Janet Lim Napoles, who remains in prison for past convictions in connection with the 2013 pork barrel scam, should not have been acquitted in the latest case decided by the court. Sammy Lucille Gigi Reyes, one-time chief of staff of former Senate President Juan Ponce Enrile. This was the contention of Sandigan Bayan presiding Justice Amparo Cabotajetang, who said that while the evidence presented against Enrile, Napoles and Reyes was not strong enough for the plundered conviction. The two women should have been found guilty of corruption of public officials and direct bribery, respectively. The anti-graft court's special third division on Friday cleared the three accused of charges that they connived in diverting 172.8 million pesos from Enrile's priority development assistance funds into Napoles bogus non-governmental organizations from 2004 to 2010. In a 255-page separate opinion, Capotaje Tang agreed to their exoneration in the Poland case, but said the prosecution was still able to excuse me, established by a preponderance of evidence that Napoles received at least 365,437,500 pesos from Enrile's PDAF. For this, she said Napoles should have been found guilty of corruption of all public officials, ordered to return the amount, and given 10 more years behind bars. I agree that accused Reyes and Napoles should be acquitted of the crime of plunder on the ground that the prosecution failed to establish that accused Reyes received from accused Napoles amounts which reached threshold 50 million pesos set on the Republic Act No. 7080 or the plunder law, Capotajetang said. However, I humbly submit that the Bonesia Alter erred in ruling that accused Reyes and Napoles may not be convicted of other crimes on the basis that the variance doctrine finds no application in this case, she said. The Sandigan Bayan chief was referring to the main decision penned by Associate Justice Ronald Mariano, which refuted the dissent by citing the clearly insufficient and inconclusive evidence presented by the prosecution. But in rebuttal, Capotajetang cited the legislative history of the plundered law, jurisprudence, as well as the presence of overwhelming evidence on record. She brought up the testimony given by Susan Garcia, then a commission on audit director, who identified projects that were allegedly funded by 9 special allotment release orders from Enrile's PDAF. The funding was transferred to 6 Napoles NGOs for projects that turned out to be a ghost or fictitious. Unrebutted testimonies from the whistleblower employees also showed that upon the express instructions of accused Napoles, her employees forged project proposals, list of beneficiaries, accomplishment reports, receipts, reports of disbursements, inspection and acceptance report, and certificates of acceptance to make it appear that the utilization of the PDAF was properly undertaken when, in fact, no such deliveries were actually made, she noted. But more damning to Napoles was the evidence consisting of 36 vouchers that government-owned and controlled corporations issued to the NGOs for the disbursement of 365 million pesos from 2007 to 2010, the justice said, adding, based on the aforesaid evidence, the prosecution has sufficiently proven that accused Napoles committed overt and criminal acts to implement an unlawful scheme to divert the disbursements of the PDAF for her personal gain. For the Sandigan Bayan chief, Napoles should have been convicted of corrupting public officials based on the discovery of another sum, 46.29 million pesos, in the daily disbursement reports found in the external hard drive kept by Bernard Loy, Napoles' cousin and finance officer of her company, JLN Corp. It was the total of the amounts indicated in 5 entries in Loy's hard drive that were labeled NRE or JPE, Capotajetang noted. Another prosecution witness, Ruby Duason, the alleged middleman in the scheme, explicitly declared that she personally delivered the money she received from Loy in Napoles' office to accuse Reyes. Duason served as former President Joseph Estrada's social secretary. Reyes also signed endorsement letters that designated the implementing government agencies and police NGOs that should be infused with PDAF money from NRE, he just said. Specifically, as Chief of Staff of NRE, Reyes liaised with Duason and agreed to the proposal of Napoles through Duason to endorse bogus NGOs as implementers of the projects funded by NRE's PDAF. The anti-grift court chief also disagreed with Moreno's nullification of Lois DDRs for being mirrored unsigned photocopies. For Capo de Tang, they were equivalent to the original DDRs under the best evidence rule since they are clearly printouts or outputs readable at sight. Also, it is worthy to note that other former JLN employees testified that Napoles ordered them to shed documents pertaining to the transactions of the NGOs, including the disbursement vouchers, she said. Reyes therefore should have been convicted of direct bribery on 5 counts and meted prison term of up to 9 years for each count, she said. Capote Tang was named Satigan Bayan, presiding justice in 2013, the same year the PDAF scam was exposed by the inquiry in a series of reports. She is set to retire in November. President Ferdinand Bongbong R. Marcos Jr. on Saturday thanked educators for imparting the values of excellence and hard work to their learners, as he called for efforts to advance inclusive education that will help all learners be the best versions of themselves. The president made the appeal in his message for National Teachers' Day on Saturday. We acknowledge our educators all around the world for imparting the values of excellence and hard work among our students and nurturing them to become the best versions of themselves, Marcos said. He added, as we face the present challenges of our time, I ask everyone to channel our efforts toward advancing inclusive education that facilitates success for all learners. Signed by former President Benigno Aquino III in 2011, Proclamation number 242 designated September 5 to October 5 each year as National Teachers Month. In 2015, Congress passed Republic Act number 10743, declaring October 5 every year as National Teachers' Day. Earlier this week, Marcos and Education Secretary Sonny Angara led the festivities for National Teachers' Day at the Spartan United Coliseum in Quezon City. In his message for National Teachers' Day posted on Facebook, the president cited the role of teachers as second parents to students in molding them into future leaders, change makers, and nation leaders. They play an indispensable role in preserving our country's democratic values and way of life, not only as stewards during elections, but also as influencers of the younger generation, Marcos said. He said the government will continue to honor teachers' sacrifices through policies and reforms in the education sector, such as the Kabalikat sa Pagtuturo Act that hiked the teachers' allowance to 10,000 pesos a year, a partial accidents insurance, and special hardship allowance. This administration also pursues initiatives aimed at enhancing the skills of our teachers through various professional development and career advancement opportunities so that they can be at par with their international counterparts, the president added. And watch out, people! Enterprising Filipinos who formerly worked for Philippine offshore gaming operators have set their own companies involved in online fraud and other scamming activities, according to Senator Sherry Cajuli. In a radio interview on Saturday, Cajuli said individuals who previously managed big poker hubs had supposedly established smaller companies to avoid getting the attention of law enforcement agencies. He said some of these facilities employed about 200 workers and operated from ordinary commercial spaces, such as the one that authorities raided in Pasig City on Thursday. The raid on 3D Analyzer Information Technologies Incorporated, whose office was located just several meters away from the Senate building, also showed that some Filipinos had apparently become poker operators. I fear that some of our own countrymen, who saw that scamming is very profitable, are now doing these scamming activities themselves, Kachilian told the Usapan Senado program over Radio DWIC. This is technology transfer in an evil way. A criminal activity has been transferred to the logos, he added. Pogos, which flourished during the Duterte administration, were commonly owned and operated by Chinese nationals. In the case of 3D Analyzer, Conchilan noted that almost one-third of its nearly 300 employees were Filipinos. The senator said the departure from the country of the Chinese employers supposedly gave the former Pogo workers an opportunity to start their own operations. Since they were better in using the English language than their Chinese bosses, he said the Filipino Pogo operators were also better in looking for potential victims. From what I heard, the profits from the operations of these smaller Pogos were even bigger because they practically don't have huge investments, he added. He said the groups have their own Filipino leader and organizer who allegedly recruit 20 to 40 individuals in carrying out their modus. We're already looking into this, and when the time comes, we will invite these leaders to the Senate hearing, Kachilin said. President Marcos has declared the fourth week of October of every year as Moving Forward Paddling Week Philippines as part of efforts to promote the Philippines as a top paddling destination and to encourage us a sport or leisure activity. Signed on October 2, Proclamation number 699 tasked the Philippine Sports Commission to lead, coordinate, and supervise the observance of the Moving Forward Paddling Week Philippines. The celebration of the Moving Forward Paddling Week Philippines aims to promote the Philippines as a premier paddling destination and encourage all communities to adopt paddling as a sport and a leisure activity, the insurance said. In water sports, paddling is the act of for paddling a watercraft using a handheld paddle with single arduous blade that is not attached to the boat. Kayaking, knowing, floating, dragon boy riding, and stand-up paddle boarding are some common paddle sports. And broadcaster Bienvenido Ben Tufo, who has been topping recent senatorial surveys, filed his certificate of candidacy for senator on Saturday. If he wins the 2025, if he wins in the 2025 elections, he will be the third Tufo to serve or have served in Congress. His brothers are both incumbent legislators, Senator Rafi Tufo and incumbent Representative Erwin Tufo. The congressman of former Social Welfare Secretary is also running for senator under President Marcos slate for the Senate. Ben Tufo said he and his brothers, being medium men engaged in community service, will work together to address recurring problems plaguing Filipinos. Our job is to tell and seek the truth, but again, we realize that after helping a lot of people for the last 22 years, they keep coming back because of the broken system, he said. We decided to be part of the solution up to the problem, and that's the reason why we're here. There's got to be change. Enough helping, they keep coming back. There's a problem in the system, and it should be addressed, he added. Among other independent senators who filed the COC were Liberal leader Liberal leader Jose Soni Mantula, president of the Federation of Free Workers. Mantula, who belongs to the Workers' Party Philippines, vowed to continue his advocacy for a legislative wage increase, decent work, and full respect for workers' rights. Also filing his candidacy was Ronaldo Plaza, who claimed to be a half human, half zombie, and was previously disqualified for running for the Senate in 2019 for being a nuisance candidate. More than 20 party list groups also filed their certificates of nomination and certificates of acceptance of nomination on Saturday. One of them is former Senator Lina De Lima, who is a nominee of Mamamayang Liberal, the multi-sector wing of the Liberal Party. De Lima said if she wins, she will make up for the lost time in serving the public after she was incarcerated due to Trump charges 8 months into her six-year term as senator. She was released on bail in November last year and cleared of her remaining criminal cases last June. I was jailed for 2,554 days. My name was Busy Birch. I was silenced and my life was even placed in danger, but my conviction remains unshaken that the Filipino people deserve better, she said. Diliman said ML will fight for the marginalized sector, especially those who became hungry or ill or died due to neglect, greed, violence, and dishonesty are leaders. She said ML will fight against systematic injustice. She was accompanied by her fellow nominees, her former representatives Teddy Bagulat and Erin Tananta, who also registered her candidates. Also filing her candidacy was Milka Romero, who is seeking to replace her father Mickey, incumbent one Pacman party list representative. Romero is the country's richest legislator as of 2020. Her fellow nominee is former Representative Bobby Pacquiao, younger brother of boxing champion, and former Senator Manny Pacquiao. Lawyer and former University of the Philippines student Regan Rennie Co., first nominee of the Kabataan Party list, led the group's submission of nominations at Commission on Elections. She said the group is pushing for an alternative politics of hope and opposed to youth being stereotyped as chronic complainers and TikTok fanatics. And that's the cool news early edition on Hello Pilipinas for the national headlines. We will get into the international headlines later when we get into the second gap of cool news early edition on Hello Pilipinas. It is now 8:10 in the morning. We will be right back for Hello Pilipinas with more lifestyle and entertainment happening. So stay along with us. it's 8:18 in the morning, and if you have just joined us to start your weekend mornings with us, hello, good morning to you all, and welcome to Hello Pilipinas, where we celebrate our first 6 months of doing the show. Now let's get into thing where we first started Hello Pilipinas. So, uh, back when after we started koolNews as a side project, Geometric proposed Hello Pilipinas to happen. Yeah, he proposed to make Hello Pilipinas happen someday. It was not in March, but it premiered in April. So with the pilot episode of Hello Pilipinas, we did our first interview with Flux Whistler, which we already showed you in the first hour of Hello Pilipinas, and the rest was the history. Because we covered the news. Yes, we covered the news. We covered the news. We covered the tech news. We also covered some the whatever is happening. So it was really a good start for the Hello Pilipinas. Now fast forward to the few episodes, as we know that there's already a memes about when we relaunched Hello Pilipinas. Not relaunch, yeah, we refreshed Hello Pilipinas with what we know as hinge problem. Yes, the hinge problem was hinge problem started the meme of Hello Pilipinas nowadays. So that was around September. Yeah, that was around September. Let me just get the video here. But let me just wait. So if we take, oops, wait a minute. There we go. So if we go show you one of the, thing. There was a hinge problem that was last month, huh? That was last month before we moved to the new studios. Yes, that was last month before we moved to the new studios. I kid you not. This was from last month, huh? This was from the last month. Yeah, this was from the last month. Wait. Wait, okay, so this was from last month. This was from last month. So, this was just a small clip of me saying hinge problem. So here it is. And that's the showbiz happenings for now on Hello Pilipinas. It is now 7:47, and now we will be getting ready for koolNews right here on Hello Pilipinas. So stick around, people. We will be right back. Oh, great. Hinge problem, huh? Alright. We'll be right back. We're going to go. So that's a very small highlight of it was, if you know that was after the past few episodes, fast forwarding to the more recent episodes of Hello Pilipinas. Derby has started doing his own talk show of Hello Pilipinas, where he makes fun of Hello Pilipinas with hinge problem. Oh. Actually, you started it first. That was around June. Hello Pilipinas is now hinge problem. Abangan mamaya. Yep. Hinge Hello Pilipinas. Nope. Hinge problem. Yes. So this was started in June actually, but you actually started that in June actually. So I laughed it off. There it is. Hinge problem, guys. There it is. Hinge problem. There it is. Hinge problem. There it is. There it is. There it is. Hinge problem, ladies and gentlemen. Hinge problem. No, don't close the, don't close the, don't close the, don't close the, don't close the lower charts, okay? But so you can see that's what Yo made. Hinge problem. Right there, yeah. Humata na kayo. I love that. I love that meme, honestly. But yeah, hinge problem, hinge problem, hinge problem. Okay, so um, let's get back to the um uh what we know as far here. Let's just log in real quick. Oh, oh. All right. Uh, so okay. All right. So now right. So where was I? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's get into some Hollywood news perhaps. Yeah, let's get into Hollywood news perhaps. All right. Let's go to really not into Hollywood. Oh, there it is. Hinge problem again. Oh, hinge problem again. There it is. Okay, there we. Let's stop messing around this time. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. Let's be serious here. Let's be serious here. There we. Let's be serious here. Yeah, let's be serious here. All right, let's be serious here. Close that. No. All right, there we. Listen to me. Let's close that. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. That's enough. That is enough. No, that's enough. Okay, that is enough. Okay, that is enough. Okay, so you can also see. You can see there's no hinge problem. No, there's no hinge problem. I have already closed it. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Just check for yourselves. It's gone. Ah, diba? No, don't bring it. No, 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 no. No, no, don't bring it back. No, do not. No, 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 not. Do not. Do not. Do not. Do not. Do not. Do not. No, do not. I said do not bring it back. Do not bring it back, Derby. I'm not. I'm serious. Do not bring it back. All right. Okay. Okay. Enough. That is enough. That is enough. Okay. That is enough. That is enough. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, let's check the entertainment news now. Yeah. Let's check the entertainment news now. Actually, any news rather, or if there's none, but let's check Hollywood here. And it looks like, according to one of the sources there, we heard that Joker sequel is attacking the fans of the original Joker, and no, it is not looking good so far. Okay, so yikes. Yikes. Yikes, guys. Yikes. So, speaking of Joker, guys, let's get into the abysmal results of Joker, which only earned $20 million on the opening day. Yep, only $20 million. So, yep, not off to the good start, ladies and gentlemen, not off to the good start. So, Joker fully adopts is after a shaky performance at the domestic box office after earning $20 million from 4,102 locations across Friday and previous screenings. Rivals project that Warner Bros. Sequel to the 2019 DC comic book film Joker will open start of $50 million. Heading into the weekend, Joker 2 was expected to make $50 million to $65 million in its box office debut. Although fully adopts is on track to secure the top spot on domestic charts, the film's opening weekend will fall significantly behind the first Joker, which earned $96.2 million. Absolutely abysmal. Yeah, absolutely abysmal results. So, if you're wondering why Joker is not doing well, It's because we heard that they're attacking the fence. They're attacking the fence. That's why it's not doing well. So yeah, I'm not gonna get into too much, but we know that Joker sequel is not performing as it would have been with the Joker from 2019. Very sad. All right, so now, oops. Okay. Let me just close that again. Check here. Oh, what is trying? What is Jerry trying to do? Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You're not doing that. Nope! 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 You can see it's not there. Nope! 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 Okay. But yeah. Let's. Why is Jerry wanting to do? Yeah, you cannot restore it now until you can't restore that. It's done. Okay, so yeah, no hitch problem. All right, sorry about the dog showing stuff going on in behind the scenes of the studio because therapy is very bugging to me, so I cannot stress this out. Anyways, so speaking of dog showing, if you want to know why Derby has been dog showing me recently, because Derby has been messing up with my virtual machine name, description, and now he's trying to bring back the the hinge problem into Roblox that I archived so that he cannot bring it back because I had enough with that. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what are the anime news we can cover. And speaking of anime news, I have yet to watch. I have yet to watch the fall 2024 anime. I have to catch up the summer first. Thinking here. Okay, so looks like nothing much except the recent premieres of the new anime shows here. Okay, so whoa, wait. All right. Okay. Okay, so we have so for anime enthusiasts out there, we have some news. Alright, Clash of our Magical Ghosts. I mean, it's too questionable for the show, so we're not gonna cover that. I mean, I do love that. I'm aware of the series. It's just I don't think it's. I mean, yeah. Okay, so let's get started here. I'm not gonna play the opening movie for reasons, but yeah, let's get into the anime related gaming news. Bleach Rebirth of Souls game streams opening movie. Okay, so Bandai Namco Entertainment streamed the opening movie for Bleach Rebirth of Souls, a new 3D arena fighting game for the Bleach franchise for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, and PC. So let's take a look at the opening. I'm not gonna play the audio because obviously I don't want to get copyrighted. So you can see this is the Bleach Rebirth of the Souls title card. Not title card, but not exactly title card. But you can see that this is what it looks like when you open the game. So if we go skip to 30 seconds here, you can see the the characters. There you go. That's the characters. And I believe it reminds me of Bleach Thousand Year Blood War stuff. Yeah, judging the font, it reminds me of literally judging the font. It reminds me of the Thousand Year Blood War font. And if we go take a look next, we have another one that's Sayutora Sato, and we have Aru Ishida. Yeah, Aru Ishida. If we go next here, we have that's just the main three characters right here. So yeah, looking at this scroll over here, it looks interesting. So yeah, let's take a look here. Oh, it looks really, really nice, huh? It looks really nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna stop here now. So yeah, the game is set to be released in early 2025. Alright, let's move on to the next one. And speaking of the game that is set to come out that we covered earlier, Bleach is receiving its 20th anniversary video, which we will show you right here. Yeah. Okay. So you can see this is the visual right here. Yeah, this is the visual right here. It looks really cool. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks nice. Okay, so if we take a look at the 20 I think how long is this? Okay, 45 seconds. All right, 45 seconds. So you can see I believe the start of. Oh yeah, there it is. The logo debut. Oh yeah, it's adapting from the manga. Yeah, as you can see, it's adapting from the manga. So here it is. Here's the 20th anniversary animation. I did not play the audio because obviously it's copyrighted, but you can see this is the art from the manga. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. That is really cool. Yeah, a lot more characters you could see in one video. So yeah. Hey, it's English apparently. The audio is English. I can tell according to the closed captions, it's English. So that's interesting. But yes, looking good so far. And if we just hover over to this uh, timestamp, you can see this is where it goes to show the visual, the exact same visual that you just saw above right here. Alright, so yeah, looking good so far. Looking really good so far. And here is the opening sequence with that is creditless, which is Konoba ni Zezutomo. And obviously I'm not gonna play it here, copyright reasons. So yeah, if you guys are interested in watching this anime series, it is out now on anyone Asia Ultra's YouTube channel, and it's also it is also streaming on other platforms like Netflix. I don't think Netflix is simulcasting the recent season. I'm not sure, but yeah, Netflix, Bilibili, and other available platforms that is offered by MediaLink. All right. Last but not least is voice actor related news. Voice actor. So we have Azumi Waki. So she announced her pregnancy. So Azumi Waki, voice of Akin from the Free Realm Beyond Journey's End, announced she was expecting her first child on her ex formerly Twitter account on October 5th. So this is the translation that might not be accurate, but here it is. To everyone, this is a personal matter, but I would like to announce that here it is. That I have been blessed with a new life. I am currently in a stable period, my health is coming down. And I am doing my job in good spirits with the support of those around me. Considering the impact of my future schedule, I have decided to announce my pregnancy at this time. I will continue working while taking care of my health. To everyone who supports me and all my colleagues who have taken care of me, I will appreciate your continued support. Thank you very much. Yeah, very rough, huh? Very rough. It should not have this for, but yeah, thank you very much. That's what she said. At the time of writing, Waki has received just under 2,000 replies, a majority of which are congratulations from her fans. One of note is from Akari Kito, her co-star of the reincarnation of the strongest explorers in another world. In her message, Kito expressed her congratulations and desire to meet Waki's firstborn. Waki has also appeared in the Girlfriend as Nagisa Minse, Moon Love Live as sorry, yeah, Toko Kasama, and Tokyo Revengers as Hinata Tachibana. Alright, that's, I think we're almost done here, I guess. Oh yeah. Okay, finally, let's get into somewhat of the obscure anime that is gushing over magical girls. Okay, before that, let me check if technical team is doing the funny. Hopefully not. Let me just check because I know therapy is trying to. Okay, okay, all right. So, okay, he is not attempting anymore. Good, he gave up. Nice. Okay, looks like our technical team is not doing talk showing during our show. Good news, guys. We did it. Yay! Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of me being crazy yesterday in my TGON, hey, we know now we all knew that TGON went into gambling. Don't worry, guys. This is not actually real gambling like Bingo Plus, like I do with Bingo Plus. Thank God, Philly, for TGON since he's not 21 years old, so he only gambled in time zones. That's some good news here. At least he did some. Sorry. Sorry, okay. No! No! No, no, no. No, therapy. No, no, no. No! I'm crazy again from DJ said gambling, and now his problem returns. Anyways, let's get into the last anime news. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, guys. This is insane. Anyways, gushing over Magical Girls TV anime gets second season. Alright, here it is. An event for the gushing over Magical Girls. Announced with a teaser on Saturday that production on a second season has been greenlit. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot stop laughing. Okay, anyways. I'm sorry. It's just really funny. Okay, am sorry. This is funny. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Anyway, so you can see right here. I think I can show you the thing here. I'm gonna just double check. Okay, there's some scenes here I don't want to show, but you can see you can see at the end right here. You can see at the end of the clip that the second season of Gushing Over Magical Coast has been second season of the Gushing Over Magical Coast has been greenlit. So yeah, speaking of that story here, I am surprised that some people are very triggered to this anime, and I cannot stress but to laugh because they don't know how this culture anime is. But really, I'm not surprising here. But yeah, very funny here. All right. Again, good news. Again, what a great news for Gushing Over Magical Ghost fans out there. All right, it is now 8:42 in the morning, and we will get back into koolNews early edition on Hello Pilipinas with international news and the weather forecast. But yeah, therapy, what have you done with Hinge Problem Return? No. All right, stick around, people. Hello Pilipinas, Hinge Problem or Hello Pilipinas will return after these messages, people. We will be right back.
Hi! Christine Hermosa po ito. Ang family soap namin, di mahal. Pero ang nakukuha namin, priceless.
Hi, Christine! Looking younger every day, ah. Fresh. Laging blooming. Ang kinis. Grabe, kaya lalong in love sa'yo si Oyo eh.
Ganyan pag ang kutis, alaga. Kitang-kita ang ganda. Silka papaya soap with regular use.
Sa 65 grams, 18 pesos lang na SRP, achieve mo ang kutis alaganda. Ala Christine Hermosa with regular use. Bili na!
From traffic lights to bright lights,
adventure sites, and chill nights. Basta Sunsilk with regular use, may lugay-ready hair ka anytime, anywhere. Use Sunsilk Smooth and Manageable with Active Infusion, made with a blend of flower oils, vitamin B3, and collagen. Now with its best ever fragrance versus previous formulations. Sunsilk, $2.25 lang per wash based on sachet SRP.
Hirap magpahinga? May mga gamot para dyan, pero relax. Mag-efficacent oil. Sa unang amoy at hagod, ramdam ang ginhawa na trusted by all. Unahin ang trusted ginhawa. Unahin ang efficacent.
Methyl salicylate plus menthol plus camphor is a generic name of efficacent oil. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Big and small, meron dyan. Big and small, meron dyan. For big and small, pamilihan needs, Mr. DIY. Sulit yan. Meron yan. Ito ang sulit na pamilihan sa buong bayan. For big and small, pamilihan needs, Mr. DIY.
Sing along with me and Curtis!
Nanghihinayang sa araw ko.
Uy, friend, di maka-move on dahil sa sipon?
Magbagong Neozep Z Plus, now with zinc. Mas bilis galing sa sintomas ng sipon by 2 to 3 days versus Neozep Forte.
Walang hinayang, bawi na ang araw ko.
Neozep Z Plus, now with zinc.
Alagang Unilab yan.
Phenylephrine HCl chlorphenamine maleate paracetamol plus zinc is the generic name of Neozep Z Plus. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Bye, buhag-haggard hair! Hello, Cream Silk Vitamin Boost! Pinalaki with 30% more versus 10 ml Unilever sachet for all day no buhag-hag. Kaysa non-conditioning shampoo and with regular use for up to 24 hours. Mag Cream Silk Vitamin Boost every day.
Come on and celebrate, celebrate Christmas. Celebrate, celebrate Christmas. Celebrate Christmas. It's the happiest month to be, perfect for all, for you and for me. Joy from season one and all. Celebrate Christmas at SM Malls. Celebrate Christmas at SM Malls.
Bicolano kita, Bicolano ika, Bicolano ako Bicol. Sina Bicolano kita, Bicolano ika, Bicolano
ako Bicol Party List, katabang na kasurug.
Live from Cool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition.
It's 8:51 in the morning, and you are listening to koolNews Early Edition on Hello Pilipinas. Let's get into the international headlines now. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Saturday slammed French President Emmanuel Macron for calling for a halt to arms supply to Israel, which is fighting wars in Gaza and Lebanon. As Israel fights the forces of barbarism led by Iran, all civil countries should be standing firmly by Israel's side. Yet President Macron and other Western country leaders are now calling for arms embargoes against Israel. Shame on them, Netanyahu said in a statement issued by his office. Netanyahu said Israel was fighting a war on several fronts against groups backed by Arch for Iran. Is Iran imposing an arms embargo on Hezbollah, on the Houthis, on Hamas, and on its other proxies? Of course not, he said. All three groups are backed by Tehran and form part of its axis of resistance against Israel. This axis of terror sticks together, but countries who supposedly oppose this terror axis call for an arms embargo on Israel. What a disgrace! Netanyahu said Israel would win even without their support. But the shame will continue long after the war is won, he said. Rest assured, Israel will fight until the battle is won for our sake and for the sake of peace and security in the world. And companies that bring solar power to some of the poorest homes in Central and West Africa are said to be among the fastest growing on the continent, whose government have long struggled to address some of the world's worst infrastructure and the implications of climate change. The often African-owned companies operate in areas where the vast majority of people live disconnected from the electricity grid and offer products ranging from solar power lamps that allow children to study at night to elaborate home systems that power kitchen appliances, and plasma televisions. Price ranges from less than $20 for a solar power lamp to thousands of dollars for a home appliance and entertainment systems. Central and West Africa have some of the world's lowest electrification rates. In West Africa, where 220 million people live without power, this is as low as 8% according to the World Bank. Many rely on expensive kerosene and other fuels that fuel homes and businesses with flames and risk causing fires. At the last United Nations Climate Summit, the world agreed on the goal of tripling the capacity for renewable power generation by 2050. While the African continent is responsible for hardly any carbon emissions relative to its size, solar has become one relatively cost-effective way to provide electricity. The International Energy Agency, in a report earlier this year, said small and medium-sized solar companies are making rapid progress reaching homes, but more needs to be invested to reach all African homes and businesses by 2030. About 600 million Africans lack access to electricity, it said, out of a population of more than 1.3 billion. Among the companies that made the Financial Times annual ranking of Africa's fastest growing companies of 2023 was Easy Solar, a locally owned firm that brings solar home to homes and businesses in Sierra Leone and Liberia. The ranking went by compound annual growth in rate and revenue. Co-founder Naptena Bisang Mosia grew up in Ghana with frequent power cuts. She became interested in solving energy problems in Africa while at graduate school in the United States. Together with U.S. classmates, she launched the company in Sierra Leone with electrification rates among the lowest in West Africa. And that's a few stories here. But yeah, it's very interesting here. Alright, so we have 5 minutes before we leave the airwaves, but I think the next weather forecast might go a bit over time. So apologies to TVH viewers if we get cut off at the end of at 9 o'clock. But yes, now let's get into the weather forecast from Pagasa themselves.
Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Ngayon ay October 6, 2024 at narito ang update ukol sa maglagay ng panahon sa susunod na 24 oras. Patuloy pa rin umiiral ang Intertropical Convergence Zone or ITCZ dito sa bahagi ng Southern Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao kung saan ngayong araw ay makakaranas pa rin ng mataas na tsansa ng mga pag-ulan, pagkilat at pagkulog ang malaking bahagi ng Southern Luzon maging ang buong bahagi din ng Visayas. So pag-iingat po para sa ating mga kababayan dyan sa posibilidad ng mga pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa. Samantala sa nalalabing bahagi naman po ng ating bansa ay meron lamang tayong mararanasan ng mga isolated o yung mga biglaan at mga panandali ang pag-ulan, pagkidlat at pagkulog dulot yan ng ITCZ at ng easterlies. At sa kasalukuyan po ay wala tayong minomonitor or namamataan pa na sama ng panahon na maaaring makaapekto dito sa ating bansa. At para nga sa magiging lagay ng panahon ngayong araw ng linggo, maulap na kalangitan at mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan, pagkidlat at pagkulog pa rin yung mararanasan dito sa bahagi ng Bicol Region, Mimaropa maging sa bahagi din ng Quezon. So muli po, pag-iingat pa rin para sa ating mga kababayan dyan sa posibilidad ng mga pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa. Samantala, dito naman sa Metro Manila maging sa area din ng Calabarzon, ngayong araw ay magiging mataas din po yung tsansa ng mga isolated na mga pag-ulan, pagkidlat at pagkulog. So as early as this morning po is makakaranas na po tayo nitong mga biglaang pag-ulan nito. Kaya kapag po tayo ay lalabas ay huwag natin kalilimutan yung mga pananggalang natin sa ulan. Samantala sa nalalabing bahagi naman po ng Luzon ay meron din tayong mararanasan ng mga biglaang pag-ulan, pagkidlat at pagkulog, lalong-lalo na po yan sa hapon at gabi, dulot naman ng easterlies. Ang ating mga regional offices ay nagpapalabas po ng mga thunderstorm advisories or mga babala ukol sa mga pag-ulan nito. Agwat ang temperatura sa Metro Manila ay mula 24 to 31 degrees Celsius. Samantala sa bahagi naman ng Visayas at Mindanao, ngayong araw ang buong bahagi po ng Visayas ay patuloy pa rin makakaranas ng maulap na kalangitan at mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan, pagkidlat at pagkulog, dulot pa rin po yan ng ITCZ. Samantala, dito naman po sa bahagi ng Mindanao, ngayong araw ay magiging bahagyang maulap. Hanggang sa maulap yung ating kalangitan, meron pa rin tayong tsansa ng mga isolated o yung mga biglaan at mga panandali ang pag-ulan, pagkilat at pagkulog dulot po ng ITCZ. Yung mga pag-ulan po nito ay posible pa rin po maging moderate at kung minsan ay mga malalakas na pag-ulan na maaari magdulot ng pagbaha at pagguho ng lupa. So pag-iingat pa rin po para sa ating mga kababayan. Agwat ang temperatura sa Cebu ay mula 26 to 32 degrees Celsius at sa Davao naman ay 24 to 33 degrees Celsius. At para naman sa lagay ng dagat baybayin ng ating bansa, wala po tayong nakataas na gale warning kaya malayang makakapalaot yung mga kababayan nating mga ngisda pati na rin yung may mga maliliit na sasakyang pandagat. Dito sa Metro Manila, ang araw ay sisikat mamayang 5:46 ng umaga at lulubog mamayang 5:42 ng hapon. Patuloy po tayo magantabay sa updates na ipapalabas ng Pag-asa at para sa mas kumpletong impormasyon, bisitahin ang aming website pag-asa.dost.gov.ph. At yan po muna ang latest dito sa Weather Forecasting Center ng Pag-asa. Grace Castañeda, magandang umaga po.
And that's the weather forecast from Pag-asa. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes koolNews Early Edition on Hello Pilipinas. We will return with another headlines later with koolNews at noon. From the station that cares for you, I'm Cairo and this is Hope. And now let's get back into Hello Pilipinas to conclude its 6-month anniversary episode. All right, now let's get into the quote of the day from Brainy Quote. Let's get into the quote right now. All right, so today's quote of the day. I have noticed that nothing ever. Repeat. I have noticed that nothing I ever said. I have noticed that nothing I never said ever did me any harm. That's coming from Calvin Coolidge. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the 6th anniversary. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the 6-month anniversary of Hello Pilipinas. The 6-month anniversary episode was insane because Terry was making fun of dog showing, insane stuff. But yeah, what a great way to commemorate this 6-month anniversary episode of Hello Pilipinas, starting with the fourth interview that we covered last April, which in this pilot episode of Hello Pilipinas, and now here we are. What will the next 6 months of Hello Pilipinas be, right? Again, thank you all for joining us to start your weekend mornings. We will be back again next week. So yes, people, until then, I'm Cairo. Good morning and hello Philippines. This is home. We will see you next week. Bye-bye!